This is Laboratory Activity 14, Windows Function. The objectives are to implement and visualize common window function, analyze the effect of windowing on signal spectrum, DFT filter, compare performance in terms of main lobe width and side lobes levels. Introduction, materials, and libraries needed. Moving on to the procedure of the code and the expected output. First is to define and visualize window functions. As usual, import numpy as np, matplotlib as plt. From SciPy signal, import window. This is a function that generates different window functions. So to define window types and length, this creates a list of window types to be analyzed: Boxcar, Hamming, Hahn, and Blackman-Bartlett. This sets the window length to 64 samples. So this is the figure plot, figure size. This loops through each window type in the list. This generates the window type of win_type with length of n, and this plots the window values in the time domain. For plotting the comparison of window functions, time domain, x label, x and y, plot grid, add grid lines, plot legend, and show the plot. And here's the output, the comparison of window functions, time domain. So this plot shows the time domain shape of each window. This straight line here has no tapering, while the others gradually reduces amplitude at the edges to minimize signal discontinuities. So moving on to the frequency response of window functions. This defines a function to compute and plot the frequency response of a window. And this generates the selected window in time domain. And this statement computes the FFT of the window using zero padding. And this converts FFT magnitude to decibels. This IE-10 prevents taking log 0. And FFT shift centers the zero frequency. This creates a frequency axis from negative pi to positive pi samples, and this plots the frequency response of the window. For plotting, plot figure size, and this calls the FFT plotting function for each window. Course plot title, x label, y label, plot grid, legend. This y lim here limits the y-axis to clearly show side lobes and to show the plot. These graphs compare the frequency responses of different windows. And next, we're going to apply window to a sinusoidal signal. N equals 64. This defines signal length, and this creates sample indices for n-1. And this sets a non-integer frequency to cause spectral leakage. And this statement here, this generates a cosine signal with frequency f0. And to apply the window, this loops through each window type and generates new window. This applies the window to the signal point by point multiplication. And this statement computes FFT of the windowed signal with zero padding. This creates a frequency axis, and this statement here converts FFT magnitude to decibel, and this will plot the spectrum for each window and for plotting the spectrum of windowed sinusoid. And here is the output. This output shows spectral leakage caused by a non-integer sinusoid frequency. Applying window functions reduces leakage by concentrating energy around the main frequency. So moving on to the last step, the main lobe and side lobe analysis. From SciPy signal, import find peaks. This is for detecting peaks. We're going to use this for side lobe analysis, and this will generate the Hamming window, and this computes the FFT with higher resolution and magnitude to decibel. And for plotting the Hamming window frequency response, This limits the magnitude range. And here's the output. This graph shows the main lobe width and side lobe levels of the Hamming window. It shows a balance between good frequency, resolution, and effective side lobe suppression. So after the procedure and getting the outputs, here is the analysis questions and the conclusion for the activity. And that's it for the laboratory activity 14 Windows function.